This Saturday afternoon, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Buffalo Bills. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Orchard Park. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he is stopped. 25, the drive will begin then. Here's a first carry for their running back. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week. They love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
First down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Second and 10.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Alert, alert, alert.
Allen to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
To the air on third down, here's Allen. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Yeah, that's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only does that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
Sending it downfield for Fant. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Fields now to throw on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver, but Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Bigsby to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bring money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Third down and 9. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on you.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he's not going to get there. Big roll of the dice. Trying the fake, but he's stopped short of the first down, and it's a turnover on down.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
In motion, that's Thornton. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Bigsby to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
319.
From the gun, Josh Allen. going to be caught by Gray. And they will finally run him down. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 38 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
56, 56.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll take this down inside the 30. Linebacker Troy Anderson there to make the play.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Alert! Regular. Out! Hey, home. What's that?
On third down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Alert! Monday.
Allen going to throw for it. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They're going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Here we go, son. Right.
The drive will start on the ground, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here we go. We good. Yeah.
A first down throw for Fields. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Blue 58. Out. Let's go. Extend. Go.
Second down. It's Fields. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. 551, 551, slow, go. Hey, never mind, Monday. Alpha. Angel, hey, Cam.
Fields from the gun on third down. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with fourth down coming up. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state. Don't worry, baby. But if I let my keys and goes away, then honeymoon. I got to find my daughter, baby. Jet.
Alert! Round 80! What is that?
Off the play fake, here's Allen. Going for it all. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
The tight end Fant in motion. He's got it at the 7, and he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 33-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Allen now on second down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
319. Half. Alert! Go.
From the gun, it's Allen. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. We good. 3 nights. Bunch right. Extend. Press. Bunch right.
Slot man in motion right.
Get out.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Delta. Hey, never mind. Monday. Hey, Ken. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
A big play there for the Raiders. 45 yards.
Don't jump. Left.
He will do it himself. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Raiders. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Gun.
And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. It is 3rd and 10.
56, 56. Look out.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Alert!
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Five wide.
To throw again, it's Allen. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Round 80! Half. Hey, tight. Look out!
Again, it's Allen to the air. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Middle. Gun. Alert!
Allen to throw again. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
We've seen his big play potential as a receiver, so I don't think it's a surprise to see them work in a little bit of a changeup and give him the ball on the ground. Held to a small gain here, but they don't mind. He still had enough to pick up the 1st down.
Off 52. Look out!
1st down. Allen on the run to the right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Generating explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground, is the goal of every offense, Mike. But when you're able to generate those plays with your quarterback's legs, man, that's an element that makes these offenses hard to defend.
What's that?
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
What's that?
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Bills.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Pass's kick is good, and the Bills are able to edge a bit closer.
28, Bills 7. Tyler Bass.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Oh, 331. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Open that downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here we go.
Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Here we go, son. Green 19, son. Chip Slant. Right.
Throwing is Fields. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58 front. Right.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Play action now for Fields. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Las Vegas. First down.
Oh, let's go. 11. You got a mini base. West right zip. Press. Bunch right. Right.
Pistol snap back to Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. He'll try to run for it.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Here we go. 58.
Fields to throw for it. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down. Now, Fields. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Here we go. Green 19, get that. Tonight.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Raiders first down.
Go.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that'll go out of bounds. A great effort. They wanted to pin them, a directional kick, cover it, but instead the ball goes out of bounds, so it backfires, and they'll take over at the 40-yard line. Allen working from the pistol. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
To the air on third down, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half. Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
To the ground, a first down run. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here we go. We good. Green 19. EQ. Chip Slant.
The tight end Fant in motion.
Tonight.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set down. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Tonight.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Vegas.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll run the zone read here on third down. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last two plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
No help from those last two runs. It is 3rd and 13. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Hey, tight. Hey, home.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of the Raiders has got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. we're back to it as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
We'll go.
They'll try the right side this time. And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
He's taken down.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd and 1. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
On 3rd and a couple, here's Allen. To the right, that's Pitts. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Buffalo.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. He's setting up 2nd and short.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll stick with him again. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Bills 14.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go, son. 58, who's here's that?
They'll give on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Let's go. Panther 60.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Raiders. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And angling for the sideline, but that ball will go out of bounds, so They try to pin them deep with a directional kick, but it backfires. With the ball out of bounds, it'll come out to the 40-yard line. Up the middle they go. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 36-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Now give up the middle. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. A final shot now for Allen. He's going to have the first down and more. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. The final act now of this football game, the extra point. He gets it to go.